So I will go ahead and kick it off. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Lauren Listowskis. I'm the program director at Grit Health, and I'm also a cervical cancer survivor. We are winding down in the conference. This is our second to last session. But for this hour that we're going to have together and the hour after it, this is all going to be in one Zoom. So you don't have to do the whole leave, come back, log in, and pick your session. So if you're here, you're set. You don't have to go anywhere else for the next 2 hours. You get to hang out with us in one Zoom. So with that being said, I want to welcome you to our interactive magic session at the Global Virtual Cancer Conference. We're really excited. We love this guy that we have on. I'm going to let him introduce himself and get started. But you are welcome to interact with us however you please. You can have your video on, your video off. I love seeing everybody's beautiful faces. You can also interact with us in the chat. So right now, I would love if everybody could open the chat window and tell me where you are joining us from. I'm joining you from New York. So I would love to see where everyone is. Okay, Iowa, all right. Okay, South Carolina, Illinois. Oh, we're everywhere. I love it, guys. I love it. This is so exciting. So without taking up too much more time and blabbing on to everybody, like I said, video on or off, totally up to you guys. Aaron has some really fun stuff planned for us. And audience participation is encouraged. And with that being said, I will go ahead and hand it off to Aaron. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, hello and welcome, friends. My name is Aaron O'Brien. Lauren, thank you for that introduction. And thank you all for being here. We are so excited. As Lauren said, we have 2 more sessions left. This is the second to last one. I hope all of you have been enjoying all the sessions and just being together and connected and just learning all about what we do and just coming together as a team and all together. So we're so glad to have you on here. We are going to make this very interactive. So if you're comfortable and you're feeling good and ready, please turn on your cameras. We'd love to see, as Lauren said, we would love to see your beautiful faces. We also are going to have a lot of people interacting this afternoon or this evening or wherever you are from. Could be even morning. I saw someone from Hawaii in here. So we are going to have you unmute at some points. So if I call on you or I have you, just be ready to unmute. We want to get a lot of you involved and just spend some time together. Grit Health really is a huge, huge thing for me. I personally, before working with them, was never connected with them. But about 11 years ago, my grandma was diagnosed with breast cancer, and they gave her about a 13% chance to live. She was stage 3 breast cancer. And I remember coming home. I was a little kid. I was about 11 at the time, so I'm 22 now. I remember coming home, and my mom was just tearing and sobbing. And you know, I was 11, and I didn't understand what was going on. And it really brought us closer together as a family and really taught us a lot about the cancer community and how much support and love that there truly is. I know that we have cancer survivors on here. We have caregivers. We have staff, people who are just huge advocates, all of these kind of people. And I am happy to say that my grandma is now 10 years cancer-free, and we are so excited about that. So I love what Grit Health is doing, and it's just so special. Yeah, Christian, we can applaud for that. I'm okay with that. I love it. I'm just so glad that I get to be a part of this and get to be connected with all of you. So we are going to have some fun. I know I started that off on a very serious note, but we want to have some fun. We have some things that we're celebrating as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to go to, I think it's Meg's Chase. Oh my gosh, I know. I saw your eyes light up. You're so ready and excited. If you would unmute for us, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, good. And where are you coming to us from?
Well, I'm with some of the Grit team in New York. But I'll be
Yay.
flying back home to Atlanta tomorrow.
I love it. I was going to say, I hear the Atlanta accent coming in right there. I love that. Well, here's what we're going to go ahead and do. I have a giant playing card right here. And what I would love is if you could just think of any card, any playing card. Maybe you have one in mind.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Now tell me, Megs, if I turn this around and I turned it over and it had the Queen of Hearts, would you be amazed?
I would totally be amazed.
All right, here we go, friends. The Queen of Hearts.
Steve,
There it is right there. We have the queen. Tell me that is not the best laugh you have ever heard right there. That's right. Megs, you have a wonderful laugh. And we had some people applauding. They were like, that was good. Now, I know some of you were like, Aaron, that was not magic. That is true. Rachel Bird, I think it is. I'm going to have you unmute for us. You're going to help us in just a moment.
Yes.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I hear a little echo, but that's okay. You're like really good on the unmute right now. This is perfect. And then we got Dr. Dan in here. We got Sarah. This is so good. I'm going to have Kevin S. If you would also unmute yourself, you and Rachel are going to help us out and maybe a few others. Rachel, I'm going to ask you, do you know what this is?
It's a deck of cards.
That is absolutely correct. A deck of cards. Now, Kevin, if I asked you how many cards are in every deck of cards, how many would you say?
52.
52. That's exactly right. Kevin will do like the little virtual high five. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. I love it. All right, Kevin, 52 cards in a deck of cards. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to toss this deck of cards to you. All right. So we're going to get you spotlighted on there so everyone can see you. So I'm going to toss this invisibly. You're going to catch it. Are you ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just go ahead and catch. Perfect. Awesome. I like your virtual background, or that's a very clean room that you're in. I don't know, one of the two. I love it either way. Do me a favor, take the cards out of the box, Kevin, and just shuffle them up, mix them up. Oh, okay. Awesome. You're cooking. I like that. That's it's like you're just doing or dancing. I don't know. Either way, I'm loving it, Kevin. Do me a favor. You got all the cards mixed up. Take out one card and tell everybody, is it a red card or is it a black card?
Red card.
It's a red card. Fantastic. You're going to take that red card. We're going to toss it all the way over to our friend Rachel. So go ahead, toss that card all the way over to Rachel. Rachel, you're going to go ahead and catch the card. Perfect. I love how excited and you're really buying this. I love this. This is so wonderful. Rachel, go ahead, unmute. And it's a red card. Is it a heart or a diamond? Which one?
It's a heart.
It's a heart. Fantastic. You're going to take that heart and let's get one final person in here. Is it CLL Society? I don't think that's your name. That might be a society, I'm going to assume. We're going to add you in here as well. What is your name? So I have that.
Susan,
you're fantastic. All right, Susan, you're going to catch the card. You ready? Go ahead, Rachel, toss it to Susan. Perfect. This is so good. Everyone is like so believing in this magic. I love this, just the community that we're bringing together right now. So Susan, you have the card. It's a red card. Do you remember which suit it is?
yes, the diamond.
Diamond. Okay, good. We just wanted to make sure we're good on that end. And tell us which diamond is it? There's ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, or king.
2.
The 2 of diamonds. Okay, I want you to take the 2 of diamonds and just turn it upside down and put it in the middle of the deck of cards. Perfect. And then toss the cards back to me. Awesome. For just a second, Kevin was like, how did he get that deck of cards in his hand? No, it was here the whole time, Kevin. Don't freak out yet. But here's the cool thing. When we take the cards, we open up the cards. You can see that all of our cards, they're all mixed up. They're all different. But here's the cool thing. We actually have one card that's turned upside down in the middle of the deck of cards. Now, Susan, if this was a red card, would you be amazed? You would be. I appreciate your emotional support, but that wouldn't be that amazing, right? I mean, 50-50, it's not really that impressive, right, Rachel? Yeah. But if Rachel's like, I'm staying on mute as long as I possibly can. It's good. But Susan, if this was a diamond, would you be impressed?
Absolutely.
And Kevin, if this was the 2 of diamonds, that would be pretty amazing. Wouldn't we agree? That would be some magic right there. And there it is. Yeah, there it is. The 2 of diamonds. Let's have a big hand for Rachel, for Kevin, and for Susan. The 3 of you are awesome. And I love that you applaud each other and themselves. This is so good. We're loving this. Well, like I said, we want to get a lot of people involved. I'm looking at all of our beautiful faces on my monitor over here. Let's see. We have, I saw a group of people all together. Oh yeah, Chris. Chris, will you unmute? You got like a whole group over there. Who do you have there with you?
Dave and Jennifer, they just kind of came in. So.
Oh my gosh, Dave and Jennifer, how are you?
Really awesome.
Awesome. I love that. We're so happy to have you with us. This is so cool. Well, I want to tell you 2 really cool fun facts about our Grit Health team that have been recently come about. Some of you may know our awesome CEO, Dave, and he just got married a month ago. I don't know if all of you heard about that, but super exciting. Dave just got married. And our very own Jess got engaged as well. I know Ben's like, he's ready for a brother-in-law, so he's super pumped about that. So congrats to Dave and to Jess. People always ask me about myself, so I'll tell you, my big romance thing is I'm getting married in 2 weeks from today, which is crazy. So I know. So maybe we'll do a little Q&A with some advice at the end of you can give me your advice or no, I'm kidding. Maybe we'll do that. But we want to get some more people involved. And so, Chris, I'm going to have you unmute and I'm going to get you up here on the video screen as well. And I love this. What we're going to do is we're going to play a little game. I remember being a kid and getting into magic, and people always said, you know, how did you get into magic? And it started with a deck of cards and a magician. And I remember watching this magician looking and thinking that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I was so excited about that. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. And as you might imagine, my parents were very excited about the idea that their son would become a professional magician for his career. No, they've been very supportive. And so I thought, let's play a game together. Now we want everyone to kind of follow along on their own screen. So we're going to go to our close-up camera right here. Now this is a live camera feed. This is not a pre-recorded video, but this is happening real time. Also, Ginger, I love your name. So if you could unmute as well, you're going to help us as well. So let's start with Chris. Chris, if you were to name a card, what card would you say?
Oh, Ace of Spades.
Awesome. You got tripped up there for just a second. You were like, Asa, you're like making up cards. I love that.
Yeah.
That was cool. Now, Chris, that's okay because we're going to use the Queen of Hearts for this trick. Although we both would have been amazed if this was the Ace of whatever you had said. But we're going to play a game with the Queen of Hearts and the Four of Spades. Now, we want everybody on their own screens to follow along as well and follow the Queen of Hearts. So everybody on your own screen, follow the Queen of Hearts. Here we go. All right. It's going to get a little harder. Now, if you have AT&T for internet, don't even worry about it. You probably won't be able to see it anyway. So we'll just go through those. Good. I love that we have everyone mute. I see everyone laughing internally. That's good. Especially Megs. Megs, we got it. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I love that. All right, Chris, where do you think the queen is? Which hand?
Left one.
Left. My left or your left?
Your left.
Okay, so this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, if you had a second guess, where would you guess?
It's not that one. It's the other.
If you had a second guess, you'd probably guess here, right?
Yeah, based off what you said, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because there was one. Yeah, that was the queen. That was okay. I went kind of fast that time. So we have one queen, 1 4. We're going to add in another 4. We have 2 4s, 1 queen. And again, all you have to do is just follow the Queen of Hearts. Let's go ahead and go to Ginger. Ginger, if you were to guess where the queen is, where would you say?
The one that you put down.
Right. I mean, but I'm a magician, so like maybe I'm cheating, right? A little bit.
I don't know.
I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate because most people think that one's the queen and then the one on the table is the 4. I went kind of fast. So I'll make this one really, really easy. Ginger, where do you think the queen is?
It's in your hand.
Right. Of course. We can literally see that one right there. The reason I say I go kind of fast is because sometimes people get confused. They actually think that one's the 4, and then they think the one on the table is actually the queen. Now, Dr. Dan's like, all right, what's going on right now? Yeah, Dr. Dan, just absolutely no reaction whatsoever from Dr. Dan. It's just very, I love
You're
that.
a wizard. You're a wizard, Aaron.
And you're Neil Patrick Harris. There we go. I had to get that one. I had to sneak it in there. Dr. Dan knows what we're talking about. So we take the queen. That one goes away inside the pocket. And we just use 1, 2 4s. We'll just mix these up just a little bit. And let's go to Carla. Carla, if you could unmute and say hello to everybody, that would be wonderful.
Hello, everyone.
Ooh, I love your accent. Where are you from?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. That is amazing. So cool. And how are you involved with Grit Health?
Well, long story short, I found it in Facebook last year when I was second time diagnosed with a metastasis in my liver. I learned a lot in the conference. I love the support, love the meetings. Once in a while, I attend to the meetings with Lauren. I love her and I told her all the time. And yes, sometimes I watch the meetings that they have with my husband, and we just gather information and see what is out there, what we can do, how we can raise our voice.
That is amazing, Carla. Hey, friends, can we have a big round of applause for Carla sharing that? That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And I got to tell you, we are so glad that you're here. And apparently Grit Health marketing is working really well because we're reaching people on Facebook. So I think that's awesome. And we're so happy that you get to be a part of this community. And all of you that are here a part of this, you know that you are so loved by Grit Health and we care so deeply about you. We all know Dr. Dan, or not Dr. Dan. We know Dave might cry a little bit, so I'm going to try not to make Dave cry today. We'll see if we can get through it. We'll see. All right. So Carla, I know you were talking and maybe you were thinking I was distracting you, which I was a little bit. If you were to guess where the queen is, did you see where the queen went?
Obviously, it's the one in the bottom.
Right. Because that would be the magic, right? Because if that one was the 4 though, right? Because it went to the pot. I know Megs is like, hang on. It's okay, Megs. So remember the queen's here and there's the 4. And then of course inside. In fact, Megs, I'm going to have you unmute yourself because I think everyone should just enjoy in your laughter that's going to happen throughout the show. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. You can just stay unmuted the whole time. There it is. Yeah. Tell me that is not just a contagious laugh right there. I see Katie smiling and Ben's like, yes, we love Megs. We love it. So we got 2 4s, 1 queen. Now, Megs, did you see where the queen went this time?
Dang. Well, it's got to be right there. That one turned down.
Right. But I mean, that one's the 4 though, right? So,
Aaron.
Megs, I love how excited you are about this. I'm almost like, can you come to every event I ever do in my entire life and just attend and make everything so fun? So I'll slow it down. So we take the 4, that one goes away inside the pocket. We use 1 queen, 2 4s. All we do is we have to snap. That gives us 2 queens and 1 4. And with a little bit of Grit Health magic, that's all 3 queens. Let's give them a big round of applause. Everybody working together. Megs, I'm almost like, should we just spotlight you like the whole day today? Just like have you on there. So look how warm and friendly she is. This is so cool. Where are you from? You said you're originally from Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Well, yes, that's where I live.
Okay, where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in Iowa, of all places, but I grew up in Macon, Georgia.
Wow. Okay, I love that. So cool. Well, we're gonna hear more about you in a little bit. I feel like I don't know. I'm just having so much fun with this. Well, we've had a lot of fast-paced magic happening right now, so we're gonna kind of slow things down a little bit, and we're gonna try something kind of fun. Just by show of hands, how many of you have heard of the phrase modern art before? How many of you have heard of that phrase? Okay, great. So pretty much all of us. So most people, when they think of modern art, they think of like a Jackson Pollock painting. You have the canvas, the splatter paint, sell it for millions of dollars, that kind of thing. But to us, modern art is anything that tells a story. And that's kind of been our theme at Grit Health right now, is find and use your voice through education, connection, advocacy. And we've had some really big wins like I've been talking about. And we have this right here, a little bit of floss, but this is not regular floss. This is Grit Health magic floss. Yeah, I know. Chris is like, Aaron, that I don't believe you. No, it's Grit Health magic floss. Because here's the cool thing. When we take a piece of floss, we'll take our first piece of floss and we'll call this one Katie. We have 2 Katies, so that makes my life easy. So we'll get that into focus right there. This is Katie 1 and Katie 2. We'll take another piece of floss for Jeffrey. There's Jeffrey. We wouldn't want to forget Dr. Dan in here. We got to get Dr. Dan. Our friend Sarah, who is here as well. We'll take a piece of floss for our friend Sarah. Piece of floss for our wonderful new member, Liz, of the team. Liz, I know the team is so jazzed to have you with us. We'll take another piece of floss for Alexa, one for my buddy Christian. And we have all these people here. And some of them are staff, some of them are survivors, some of them are caregivers. But here's the cool thing. We're all here together to learn about Grit Health and what it's doing and how it's impacting people all over. And here's the cool thing. When we come together as one, if we could, Chris, you're with Dave, correct? Okay, unmute. And Dave is going to hum the Jeopardy theme song as I pull these pieces of floss together. So Dave, go ahead and Jeopardy theme song.
Wait, really?
Yeah, for sure. Yep, for real. That's Wow, I feel like they should start a band or like a choir or something.
Did you see how
I
many-
know. Yeah, someone just said beautiful choir. Yes. I love that. I love our chat. This is so cool. But here's the cool thing. We have all of our friends here. We, of course, have all of our people and we come together. That's the real magic. We'll see if we can get this. Now, that's not magic. That's just what we call waxed floss. I know Katie one was like, oh my gosh, how did he do that? No, it just sticks to itself. But here's the cool thing. When we take Chris and Rachel and Kevin and Lauren and Ben and Liz and Carla and Teresa and Ginger and all of our people all together, that is the real magic right there. And it brings us all together as one. Yeah, we can applaud and celebrate that. Yeah, it's so cool. Well, like I said, we are celebrating some amazing, amazing things at Grit Health as a team and also as a community. Last year in 2020, about the same time, there were 11 employees working at Grit Health, and we have now reached 30 employees in less than about a year and almost tripled. So we want a round of applause for that, of the team growing. We just think it's so awesome that we're able to help and support so many people. I know Carla is just smiling. I love that. We have so many smiles today. I just want to say it's so much fun to just get to be with people and laugh together and be amazed by magic and just spend all this time together. We absolutely love it. I want to tell you a little story. This is actually a newspaper article that came out several months ago. It came out in the New York Times, and it was titled "The Burglas Effect." And it was actually about a magician named David Burglas. This is true. You can actually go and look this up. He created a magic trick called Any Card at Any Number. And the premise was very simple. Someone would name a card, someone would name a number, and then that card would be at that number. And the reason that the article actually came out was because they were talking about how the trick worked. And they had presented magicians, scientists, researchers, all came together and tried to figure out his magic trick, and no one has ever been able to figure it out. And so they created this whole article, and it was this really, really interesting thing. And so I thought we would try the Grit Health version of Any Card at Any Number all together as a group. So let's go to Jeffrey O. Jeffrey, how are you? Unmute yourself and say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome. And Jeffrey, where are you from?
New York City.
New York City. Awesome. I love it. You don't sound like you're from New York. No accent there at all. I'm not hearing it.
Born and raised.
Awesome. My goal this afternoon is to just get one laugh out of Jeffrey. That is all I'm looking to do. If we can get one laugh out of New York City Jeffrey, we will have accomplished our goal. So Jeffrey, you're going to help us out. We're going to go ahead and go to our close-up camera again. What we have is we have one card and an entire deck of cards. Now, Jeffrey, if you remember, we mentioned how many cards are in a deck of cards. You're from New York City. You look like a very, very, very smart guy. Do you remember how many cards we had in every deck of cards?
52.
That is absolutely correct. Jeffrey, what I'm going to ask you to do is very simple. All I want you to do is name any number from 1 to 52, any number at all.
27.
27. Now, Jeffrey, tell me, is there a reason you chose 27, or was it just the first number that jumped into your mind?
Just a random pick.
Just a random pick. Now, Jeffrey, some people go home after the show. Well, you are home, right? But they say to themselves, what would have happened if I would have changed my mind and chosen a different number? You can change your mind, or you can totally stay with 29. It is 100% your choice. Do you want to change your mind, or do you want to stick with 27?
Stick with 27.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Now, Jeffrey, be honest. You and I don't know each other, right? We don't we've never hung out on the weekends or anything like that.
No. Never met you.
You see how immediately he was like, absolutely not. We have not. Well, what we're going to do is we would love as many people as possible. If you have the ability to unmute yourselves, please do so right now. Go ahead and unmute. And we're going to count together as a group to 27. So here we go. All together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Who knows where we are anymore? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
28.
Nice. That was awesome. I do want to say, all together as a choir, we may not want to go all together as a choir. We're not as in sync as Chris's group was over there. But all right, that was so awesome. I love that. So we had 27, the 2 of hearts. Now, if we would have had 26, it would have been the King of Diamonds, or as someone noted, 28 would have been the 5 of Diamonds, or 29 or 30 or 31, 32, 33, 34. You get the point. Would have been a different card. But Jeffrey said to me, Aaron, I want 27, which is the 2 of hearts. And the amazing thing is our one giant card right here is indeed the 2 of hearts. That is, yeah, that's right. We can make some noise for Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey, you are the magic. You really, really are.
Great.
This is so cool. I know. I almost feel like an MC because I've been like talking about all the different fun things that we have going on. We also, another big celebration for us is at our conference this year, we had over 2,000 people registered for the conference, and that is such a big win. So I'm just feeling the applause happening today, so we can applaud for that. I think it's awesome. 2,000 people. Yeah. Someone said, I love how we all counted together, right? Isn't that so cool that we get to do it together? Oh, I want to tell you in a very serious note, I absolutely love my job. This is the best thing. I love getting to be with people and getting to talk to people and have fun and make jokes and do magic. And so I'm so happy that I get to be here with you. I do want to say, I jokingly was talking about the marriage advice, but we are going to conclude my portion of the session today with a quick Q&A. So if you have questions about magic or my life or just anything that you want to ask, I will answer everything except how did you do this specific trick. So I just want to let you know that I will not be answering those, but I will answer anything else. Anything else I'm happy to answer. But we want to get some more people involved because like we said, this is all about our community coming together. Someone's got a puppy on there. Is it, I don't want to mispronounce your name. Is it Steedham? I'm so sorry. Yes, you're looking at me right now. There's like yes, you're covering your face. Okay. I don't know what's happening. There's a dog. Oh, hello.
It's a cat.
It's a cat. Okay. Awesome.
Sorry.
No. That's okay. What is your name? How do I say it?
Oh, it's Stedham.
Stedham. Perfect.
Stedham.
I was not even close as what I'm hearing. That's awesome.
We think my great-grandfather mispronounced it along the way.
That's fantastic. Any other cool family stories to tell us about?
Maybe.
Okay, we won't go into that. We won't go into that. Just want to get a quick poll. Raise your hand if you are cat people.
Oh
my gosh. Okay, wow. And then if you would just raise your hand if you are the objectively correct dog people. I'm kidding. I know. I'm going to get fired after this. No, this is so awesome. I love that. We have dog people and cat people. Some people are just raising their hands at random moments, which is exactly what we want. It's really a group effort at this point. Well, people always say to me, Aaron, they're like, you have this really cool lights and all this cool setup. Like, what's up with the paper bag? Well, I live in Southern California. Anybody here from California? Show of hands or in the chat. Any Californians? Am I just flying solo? Everyone's like, nope, we left. We moved. It's too expensive. Okay. Oh, we got a few people. Awesome. We got a few friends from California. And so for me, it's about 1:30 right now. So it's almost snack time for me. So I brought a little snack. I've been trying to eat healthier. I'm not saying it's working, but I'm trying to eat healthier. I was chatting with one of my buddies the other night, and I told him I try to go to the gym. That's like kind of been my way of refocusing my life and helping me kind of structure things. And I told him, I said, I will never have abs because I like snacks way too much. So I just want to be fully transparent. That's me in my life at this point. So anyway, so I got a little snack with me, and I have this wheel that we have numbered 1 through 12. And what we're going to do is together as a team, we're going to fill in this side with some different fruits. So I think it's Teresa. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Or you might say it's like Theresa. I don't want to screw this up. I'm going to say Teresa. I'm going to stick with that one. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's Teresa.
Yes, I nailed it. And where are you from?
Illinois.
Awesome. What part of Illinois?
I don't know.
You don't know what city
you would
live in?
think. I'm bad at geography. I've never known where I've lived. All I know is Illinois.
How do you tell people, like, when they're like, we want to come to your house or apartment or wherever, like, how do you tell people to get to you? You're like, I just live in Illinois. Find me. I'm Teresa from Illinois. Is that like?
I say, I don't know, use MapQuest.
That's hysterical. You're actually way funnier than I am. That's awesome. That is so cool. Okay, so Teresa from the entire state of Illinois. I love that. Teresa, could you give us the name of any fruit?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Awesome. Love that. Strawberry. All right, let's go ahead and go to Matthew B. Matthew, I think it's Burner. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Matthew, you're going to unmute and give us a fruit.
What?
A fruit? Any fruit?
Can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'll just yell for everyone else. A fruit. Any fruit?
Apple.
Apple. Perfect. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and go to Libby. Libby, could you unmute and give us a fruit? Christian, I'm going to have you give us a fruit as well.
A banana.
Banana. Love it. All right, Christian, a fruit.
Mango.
Mango. And I promised Chris that he would get to be involved a few times. So, Chris, if you could unmute and give us another fruit.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. Ooh. Give me a thumbs up if you like pomegranates. Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Give me a thumbs down if you think they're like too tart or too sour. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Pomegranates are like my favorite fruit. Anyway, I respect it. I respect it. I love it. Is it Eloise? Elise? How do I say that? I want to make sure I'm saying that right.
It's actually Jeanette, but you can call me Elise. It's my middle name.
Okay, perfect. Elise, awesome. Could you give us a fruit as well?
Cantaloupes.
Cantaloupe, perfect. And thank you for chiming in with your chats. I really have been enjoying reading those. So
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris, go ahead and unmute again. Let's go to Dave. Dave, could you give us a fruit?
Oh my God, I'm mini panicking right now.
Yeah, don't cry. Don't cry on us.
Grape.
Awesome. And then let's see. We have one more person there. Remind me your name again. Who?
Jennifer, and I'll say kiwi.
Kiwi. Perfect. All right. So we got kiwi from Jennifer. Awesome. And all right, let's go ahead and go to Rachel. If you could unmute again. Rachel, a fruit.
So I'm going to go with kumquat.
Kumquat. Perfect. Oh, I smeared that one a little bit. That's okay. Let's see. Let's go to Ginger, a fruit.
Blackberry.
Blackberry. Perfect. And I'm going to go to the chat. We got a few in the chat as well. So Nicole said watermelon. Nice. Nicole, I love that you think that there could be a watermelon inside that bag. Really appreciate that. And then let's see one more from the chat. Okay, Steve just said peach. Let's go peach on here. Peach. Perfect. All right. So we have about 12 or so different fruits. So we're going to go ahead and just show you these real quick. Yeah, I write left-handed, so I smear pretty much everything I write. So you're welcome for that one. All right. So we got pomegranate, cantaloupe, grape, blackberry, watermelon, peach, kiwi, strawberry. I think that one is kumquat. There we go. Apple, banana, mango, pomegranate. At the point, we have 12 different fruits. All right. Let's go to Katie D. Hopefully I'm Katie D. Yeah, that's how I differentiate between our two awesome Katies that we have on here. Katie D, could you give me any number 1 through 12?
5.
5, perfect. And Katie, tell us, do you know what that is in Spanish?
Cinco.
Cinco, very good. Awesome. You took high school Spanish like me. That's awesome. Very cool. What about French? Anybody? Yell it out. Yell it out if you know. Unmute. 5 in French.
Sang.
Awesome. Yes, whatever they said. I don't speak French, so very good. Pepe Le Pew. Like, that's my extent of French. And let's see. I think this one's pretty easy. Lauren, could you just give us 5 in sign language? Just 5. There you go. Yeah, we could all do that one. There you go. Nice job. Lauren, I try to make it as minimal talking as possible for you because I know you love it. So also, Lauren's setup over there, it looks super nice, and I'm very jealous. They have a very cool backdrop. Might have to get one of those for next time. Let's go ahead and go to D Phelps. Hopefully I'm saying that right. D, if you could unmute and tell us, would you like to go to the left or to the right? We're going to count.
Right.
To the right. Okay, perfect. We'll count to the right. So all together, here we go. This way, all together to the right. And everybody, 1, 2, we're going to count to 5, 3, 4, and 5. 5, we have strawberry. Now, if we would have had 6, would have been kiwi, or 4 would have been kumquat, but we had 5, which is strawberry. Friends, that is amazing because inside the bag, we have a watermelon. No, how disappointing would that be though, right? Like I opened up the bag and there's a watermelon. Nicole would be happy because she'd be like, that's amazing. How'd you get a watermelon there? But inside the bag, we have a little bit of some strawberries right there. There they are. Those are our strawberries. Yeah, we can applaud that. We love that. Now, I know our other Katie who just turned off her camera is not here. That's okay. But I know she's wondering like what else is inside the bag. Like, do you have like, is this like a Mary Poppins bag? Do you have like all 6,000 million fruits? I'll show you. It's completely empty. We got nothing else inside of there. No other fruits. What if they didn't say strawberry? Oh, I like this. Who is it? Milagros? I like this. No, you don't want to. You're like, don't talk to me.
No. It's Milagros.
Milagros. Did I say that right? Yay. Awesome. I like this. What do you call this? Round of applause?
Yes, I'm a first grade teacher. We give rounds of applause.
Yes, you're awesome. That is so cool. How are you plugged in with Grid Health?
I'm a cancer warrior.
Yay. Awesome. We love it. We support it. That's awesome. Well, hey, you talk about being a cancer warrior, and we have some really, really cool, one really, really cool thing that we want to highlight today. We know that each and every person has their own story, their own journey, their own battle. But this year of 2021, Lauren, Megan, Claire, and Liz from Grit Health, all 3 of them are celebrating 5 years of being cancer-free. So we want to do one big round of applause for the 3 of them. Yeah, that's right. Look at that screen. It is filled. Oh, so cool. I love this. Now, Chris, I know I've been picking on you a little bit, but I really want to kind of just blow your mind right now. I want to just absolutely, now I want you to tell everybody, honestly, you and I didn't set anything up. We helped plan the event and with Lauren, but we didn't like talk about the magic or any of that, correct?
Yeah, I just talked to you once, Aaron. I don't know who you are otherwise.
That's awesome. All right, Chris, I want you to grab your phone. Do you have your phone nearby? Fantastic. You're doing amazing. I'm going to ask you a question. This is more of what we'd consider a knowledge-based question. If I were to ask you how many articles are on Wikipedia, how many would you guess?
Millions.
Millions. Okay. If you were to be specific, how many would you say? Like if we were going prices right, you want to win the car, how many would you say?
3,655,000.
Awesome. And Dave, I know it's been a few minutes since you've been to the gym, but Dave, we're just wondering if you were to give us prices right, trying to beat Chris, what number would you give us for how many articles are on Wikipedia?
Well, I'd have to go under. So,
remember,
so what? One less than Chris?
Yeah, one less than that number.
Okay, very good, very good. I think, Dave, the technique is to go one over. I think
Right.
that is how they win prices right. That's okay. You'll both get cars. So
No, I want him to win. So it wasn't.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We love that. All right. So Chris, open up your phone, grab it out. And I'm going to assume you're an iPhone person.
No, Android.
Android. Okay. You've gone to the dark side. Very cool.
Wrong answer, I know. Android.
Android. I love that. Love it. So on your phone, open up a new tab. So you probably have Google Chrome or something on there, right?
Yep.
All right. Open that up. And I want you to type in, I'm going to tell you what to type in and I'll help spell it for you. It's wikicount.net. So WIKICOUNT.net. So it should say exactly how many there are right now. How many words does it say there currently are right this second in English, right now?
6,408,236.
Chris, you win the car. You win the car.
What car is this?
It's awesome. We're going to have a Hot Wheels sent to your house. No, I'm kidding.
Convertible, please, Hot Wheels?
Yeah, convertible Hot Wheels. We'll make sure. And then you just water it every day and then it won't do anything. But yeah, if I could do that, yeah, I would have Lauren set up right now. Like I would have that every day. So, all right, Chris, does it say also on there how many words they have per article?
With the average of 1,532 words per article.
Okay, so 1,532, so 1532. Oh, ring light, can you see it? There it is. All right, I'm just having fun at this point. All right, so 1532, we multiply that times, let's just say 6 million, just to be on the safe side. That gives us about 9.1 billion different words on Wikipedia. Now, we're not going to use my phone. We're just going to go ahead and use Chris's phone. Chris, there should be a little button on there that says go to Wikipedia, visit Wikipedia, take me to Wikipedia. Click on that if you would. And there should be like today's featured article, homepage, something of that nature. Yes?
Yep.
Fabulous. There's going to be a little magnifying glass, little search bar. I want you to think of any word, okay? It could be an object. It could be a location. Now, don't think of anything obvious like Grit Health or, Survivor or Dave's muscular arms. Just get something random in your mind. Some random word. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what it is, but you got a word?
Yes.
Okay, great. Go ahead, type it into your phone and then click search.
Okay.
Did you already do that?
Yeah, I did while you're
Okay,
talking.
awesome. So you weren't even like waiting for me to tell you what to do. You were like, I know what's about to happen. This is awesome. All right. I want you to take your phone and just very quickly scroll through and choose a random word. And don't choose an easy word like and or the. I'm going to write down a word before you even pick one. All right. You have a word?
Yep.
Okay. It's like maybe more than like 3 or 4 letters.
Yes.
Okay. It's like more than 5 letters, right, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. There was some hesitation, but that's okay.
I was trying to count. It's like 7 or 8.
Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. No worries. But you scrolled too. You didn't just go the first paragraph, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were like, I'm going to make this hard on him. All right, Chris, we're going to connect. We're going to read your mind right now. Together on the count of 3, we're going to say the first letter of your word, not the whole word, first letter. Ready? 1, 2, 3, B,
N.
A,
N.
A, N, N. I wasn't even close on the second attempt. N. You said N?
Yep.
Okay, wait. Be honest. The last letter was an S, though, wasn't it?
It is.
It is. Now it feels weird because you're like, you're not even in the same state as me right now. What is happening? Think of the second letter right now, Chris.
Okay.
Was it a U?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you were to just think of a random letter somewhere in the middle, you didn't go for the R, did you? You did, didn't you? You almost changed your mind at the last second, but you were thinking of the word numerous. Were you not, Chris?
Dude, yes. How? How?
Even Dave is amazed at this point. Wait, you said numerous, but that's crazy. But the audience is like, I don't know. Do we believe Chris? Like, what's going on? Remember I said B? You were thinking of something that started with the B, with the letter B, weren't you?
Yes.
In fact, this word may have already come up today. What word were you thinking of, Chris?
Banana.
That is exactly what I wrote down. There it is. Banana. Hey, let's have a big round of applause for Chris. Thank you, Chris, for helping us out. And thank you for being a part of our Grit Health team. We're so glad to have you with us as well. Well, we are getting to the end of the magic, and then we're going to open it up for a few minutes of Q&A. But we wanted to do something all together as a group, because that's really what Grit Health in our conference is really all about, is coming together as a team. So what we would love to have you do all together is everybody right now grab out your cell phones, and we don't discriminate if you're an iPhone or Android or flip phone, or you have the new Samsung flip phone. They're bringing back flip phones. It's interesting. Anyway, so if you have your cell phone right now, we want you to grab it out, and everybody hold it up to the screen so we can see. Everybody hold it up. Hold it up. Love it. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, I see quite a few Androids. We got some Android people in here. This is awesome. Yeah, Mila Gross like, oh yeah, I got that Android. Love it. I love like all the hand signals you're doing too. This is so cool. She's like, first grade. I know it. I love it. We want to get some people involved. So let's go to Lizzie. Lizzie, if you could unmute yourself, that would be phenomenal.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic. And where are you from?
New York.
New York. Awesome. How long have you been in New York for?
I mean, like I was born here, but then
Okay.
I traveled the world and I'm back for now.
For now. Okay. Is there like somewhere else you want to maybe move?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going
Don't
to keep
read
that
the
a
comments.
secret or
Don't read the comments.
don't read the comments? Okay.
Listen.
Oh, you do an Irish Scottish accent. Okay.
Yes.
Could you, in your Irish Scottish accent, could you give us a 2-digit number?
Do you want Irish or do you want Scottish? They're different.
Let's have it in both.
Okay. So first I'll do Irish. 2 numbers?
2-digit.
2 digits. Which is the same thing as 2 numbers, right?
Right, exactly.
Making me nervous now. Okay, so for Irish, I'll pick in the Irish dialect. I'm going to pick 4 and 2.
4 and 2. Perfect. So we would call that 42,
Yeah.
just so that you're good on that page. So 42, everybody type in 42 on your own phones, 42. And then Lizzie, give us another 2-digit number in the Scottish accent this time. I am loving this. Thank you for doing this. This is so cool.
I'm an actor. I've got tricks.
I love it.
So far for Scottish, I'm going to pick 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Love it. That's awesome. All right. So everybody type in. So you have 42 multiplied times 67, 2,814. If we could do one, everyone's got their phones. We do one like snapping applause for Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie, for sharing that with us. We did not, I want to let everyone know we did not plan that. That was spur of the moment on the spot. So this is why my job is so fun. All right. Let's go to, is it Rochelle or it could be you're nodding. So I'm going to go Rochelle.
Rochelle, you got it.
Perfect. Rochelle. And could you give us a 2-digit number?
2-digit number. 18.
18. Perfect. So everybody multiply times 18. Everybody times 18 and then hit multiplies. So we should have 50,652. Hold it up. Everybody should have 50,652. Wonderful. We're doing amazing. All right. We're going to do 2 more numbers. Let's go to, is it Uma Ranha? Hopefully I might have completely butchered that based on the fact that they're not even moving right now. I'm not sure if they even, I see a smile or two. Maybe. Okay. Apparently, I totally was off base on that one. They're like, we don't even know that you're talking to us right now. Dr. Dan, I know I can always get Dr. Dan to help out. Dr. Dan, could you give us a 2-digit number?
63.
63. Everybody type in 63 and then hit equals. So we should all have 3,191,076. Do we all have that? Yes. Okay. Now we want to get this number a little bit bigger. This is our goal of how many people we want registered for next year. No. So Lauren's like, yes. 3 million. All right. Everybody hit plus. And maybe some of you think I'm like influencing some of you to pick random numbers. So I'm going to turn over my phone. I genuinely am not going to look. I'm going to move my finger around like this. Alexa, if you could unmute yourself, Alexa W. I'm going to move my finger around and you just tell me when to tap. You just say, Aaron, tap, and I will do it.
Tap.
Okay. I love how aggressive that was. That was so cool. You were super into it. Let's go again. Let's go again.
Tap.
Perfect. Again.
Tap.
Okay. Again.
Tap.
And Ben, I know there's some pent up frustration going on with how the magic tricks are working. So if you could unmute yourself, Ben, we want to get you involved as well. I'm going to go around like this. I think we got 4 numbers so far. Keep going. Ben.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again. One more time.
Okay. One more time. Perfect. All right. So I guess we'll end there. That's fine. So everybody, you hit plus, you're going to add 2,522,971. So 2522971. And then everybody hit equals. And you should have, I got 5,714,047. Everybody hold up that number. Hold it up. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Love it. Now here's the cool thing. Everybody keep that number in front of you. I know Chris is going, all right, Magic Boy, what's up with the envelope on the wall? Well, this is what's up with the envelope on the wall. That's right. Inside the envelope, we have a piece of, that was really dramatic with the whole opening thing. We have a piece of paper. I'll hold up. That's right. You're all like, does he go to the gym with Dave? I do not go with Dave, not as strong, but I can tear open the envelope. Here's the cool thing. We have the number 5,714,047 that we created together as a group. And if we turn this around, we have 5,714,047, a perfect match. That's right. But here's the thing. Today is not about me. Today is about all of us. So whether you are a survivor, whether you're currently fighting, whether you're a caregiver, a staff, an advocate, or you're just here to learn more about how it is affecting people and you want to be a part of this, from me, from the entire Grit Health team, we want to say a huge thanks to all of you for being here. We love our community so much. You really are the real heroes. Let's give a huge round of applause for all of us coming together, the Grit Health team, our entire community, no matter what role that you play. We are so glad and so thankful to have you here with us. Well, that is the end of the magic. We have just a few minutes to open up for some questions. So if you have a question about magic or my life or I'm open to answering anything other than how did I read Chris's mind. Feel free to unmute yourself and say something, or raise your hand. Perfect. Go ahead.
How long did you go to school to be a magician?
Great question. So they don't have like real school to be a magician. That's a great question though. So I've been doing magic since I was 12. And so it's been 10 years now just doing magic and learning. So I became a member of the Magic Castle in Hollywood when I was 13 years old and started performing there and doing that. And basically what they do is they have a program there called the Junior Magician Program. And they consider it like the Juilliard of magic. They say they want you to come in with some, skill and knowledge, and then they help you kind of train to be a professional. So I was in that program for 8 years. So a lot of practice, a lot of hard work, but great question. Thank you. All right, Chris, you got a question? I see your hand up.
Yeah, so Jennifer actually has a question.
Jennifer.
Yes, I wonder, when can we see you on America's Got Talent? And Grit Health has a huge global network, and I know that you would get our support. So when can we expect you to be there?
It might take some time. I unfortunately have a very not exciting life story. I hate to say this, I will spill the real beans about America's Got Talent, but a lot of the work that they do tends to be people that have very hard stories or rough growing ups. I live in Southern California with a roof above my head and my parents and a brother. So I'm not what we would call their target storyteller. So maybe we'll work on it. I've been working on some new stuff for them. But great question. Thank you for asking that. Is it Marie? Marie, you have your hand raised. Feel free to just.
Thank you. This has been so wonderful. I appreciate how this was all tied in at the end. Will these sessions, will the recordings be available if you couldn't attend all of them?
Yes, they will be. Yep, they will be available. So we're going to, I know the Grit Health team will be providing that to people. So yeah, they will have that available.
Thank you. So grateful for this experience. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate so much gratitude here. Christian, I see you have a question as well.
Yeah, Aaron, it's not really a question, it's a comment. It's more of a plug. So you came on for our 5th birthday earlier this year. You were awesome. And we saw that you had a book called Speak Like Magic.
Yes.
And I was able to buy that book. It's cheap for Kindles. It's like $2.99. And I saw that your number one, you had a couple of points where you wanted to tell people kind of how to present themselves, right? And the first one was to get fearless, right? It's not about you, it's about your audience. And I just wanted to plug you and say, you got this book. I don't know if you're going to mention it or not, but it's really good stuff. I'd really suggest everyone go out there, buy a Kindle version, buy a hardcover on Amazon or whatever else. It's really good stuff. So thanks again for being here. You're awesome, man. It's a lot of fun. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. I was not planning on plugging the book. I tend to not plug my own stuff when I work, but yeah. So as Christians, I'll just give you a kind of like 10-second synopsis on that. So I wrote a book called Speak Like Magic, just kind of as a way for me to help provide to regular people how to be presenters and how to talk to others. I think that with this community that we have, I think it's a great resource for a lot of you because you're going to be telling your story and telling others about how this has affected you. And so if you want to check it out, it's on Amazon, Speak Like Magic, Aaron O'Brien. Someone just linked it. Thank you, Ben. You guys are awesome. This was not part of the plan. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Christian. And thanks for ordering it. You're awesome. I think we have time for, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more minutes of questions. Kevin, you're unmuted. Did you have a question or you just wanted us to hear background? Kevin's like, I have no idea. I'm going to mute him. Oh, he's muted. Okay. Steve.
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. I just wanted to tell you this is probably the best magic show I've ever seen. And not just on Zoom, but it was just pretty amazing. And also your comedy and your timing is perfect. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Look at that, man. All right, Steve. I know Steve had a question and then someone else I think had one more. So Steve, if you could.
Yeah, thanks. What we saw was great. We missed the first part, so unfortunately, but we're hopefully that'll all be part of the recording, and we'll get to see it. I wonder if you did. I used to love card tricks. I used to do a few myself, especially mathematical card tricks. So did you do any card tricks?
Yeah, we did. I don't know what point you came in, but I think we did 3.
We missed all 3 of them.
Oh, that's okay. Steve, I'll give you the best magic trick, and everyone who's already seen this is just going to laugh because they know what's coming. So, Steve, I have a giant playing card right here. Here's what I want you to do. Think of any card, Steve.
Okay.
What card are you thinking of?
Queen of Spades.
Okay, if I turn this around and I had the Queen of Spades, would you be amazed?
Of course.
There it is, right there, the Queen of Spades. All right, perfect. I wanted to make sure we got that in there. Yeah, so I did do a few card tricks. We didn't do any what I would say mathematical. We did one where we did count, so I guess we would consider that mathematical. But Steve, I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of card tricks out there that mathematically create different scenarios and things, and it's a pretty cool world of magic. So thank you for bringing that in, Steve. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I think
Yes.
you gave a great show. Thank you very, very much. And I'm going to look for that book of yours. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think someone else had unmuted and tried to ask a question. I think there was one more. Let me just see if we had one more.
Oh, it was me.
Yes.
Do you have a big brother?
I do have an older brother.
I want to know.
Aaron, what's his name and address? Name and address.
Yeah, I'll email that to you privately. I feel like that's a perfect question to end my time on. But thank you to the Grit Health team. If we could also have a big round of applause for Chris, for Lauren, for Ben, Christian, all of them that made today's event and this entire conference possible. I just want to say, from me personally, I love being a part of this. I'm so happy that I was able to just bring some fun and joy. And I hope that with all the craziness going on, and I know the struggles that everyone's going through, just keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on supporting. We're here for you. And we're so glad that you're a part of this wonderful, wonderful community. Carla, you had a question. I'm going to do it. I know I capped it really nicely there, but I'm going to jump in and do it. Carla, I'm ready.
Well, I just want to say thank you again to Dave and to all the members of Grit Health for this amazing conference. I learned so many things, even though that I'm grateful to be cancer-free, but things that I can help others for advocacy and helping others that are going through the process, and things that I can use for myself as well. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for taking the time. I know it's a lot of work, and we can see it in the app and social media that it was a lot of work to be done. So thank you for everything you guys do.
Love it. I love it. Well, thank you all so much. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to Lauren, who is going to take it from here, but have a great rest of your afternoon or evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you.